What's crack-a-lackin', everybody? This is Francisco, and I think that I have already shared this idea, but I wanted to share it again. I because I just don't know. I don't remember if I created a video for this one idea, but it's about kind of like wow. Well, it's kind of like a TV inside of a container. So when people look at it, it will look like something's inside of it, even though nothing will be inside of it. I don't know if that makes sense, but I have. Well, let me click on this. I have these containers right here, and that one, that container, those right there. Look at the rose one. So, anyway, so so you guys will be able to select like, I don't know, like a fish tank. Let me click on circular. I don't know how to spell it. I think it's an I, C-I, whatever. So, yeah, like this. So you guys will be able to select any image, and basically it will be broadcasted to the whole cylinder. So like, let's click on this one. Okay, so imagine something like this as well, but you guys will be able to change the image. And I know a lot of you girls out there, a lot of you women, you love to decorate things like for home Thanksgiving, well, yeah, home Thanksgiving stuff, right? So you guys will be able to select just random images to add to this thing, and it's kind of like a slideshow picture frame. Digital, like a digital one. So it's kind of like this idea where, excuse me, you guys can have multiple images, and it will swap it out every hour or whatever you people choose in the options. Okay, so yeah, like if you guys want a fish tank theme, you guys will be able to do that, or Thanksgiving, or what's coming up, Christmas. Christmas, like the Christmas ball. I don't know what it. I don't know what they're called. Oh, like this. So something like this with a little um, like tree with the snow. Now I'm kind of thinking about like it, like a kind of like a 3D type of thing. I don't know if it's even possible, but that's what I'm kind of thinking. So 3D, let's say TV. Mm, no, it's. I think it's a hologram. I think if I remember correctly. Yeah, something like this. So like this over here. It says 3D hologram video on 50-inch TV. Something like that. So, technically, you guys will be able to select any image and, just display it in your office or in your business or in your home. That type of idea. And then, there's, what else? Valentine's, I don't know how to spell it. Day. Yeah, so for Valentine's Day, you guys will be able to, like, maybe select the hearts, like this one. Like, it would just be, on a small scale. I'm thinking, something like 12 by 12. Something small, not too big. Unless, you guys want to upgrade and buy, maybe a small one, medium, large, XL, you know, like this one over here with the fish tank. So it's really optional and flexible when it comes to this. And I think a lot of businesses can actually be created throughout the world with this concept. And I think that people will be sold on the idea because we're all dealing with, the digital world, and we all understand that details matter. So this is for security reasons as well. For those of you who are in like the CIA, FBI, if you're police officers, or if you guys have children and you guys have cameras all over your home, these images say a lot more than a lot of people think. okay? Because, when we are utilizing AI technology, and like, let's say a homicide, like a murder happens or it takes place, and there's cameras. Well, um, or if people, or and or if people are taking photos, you know, especially like at casinos, public places. Well, AI technology, and it not just AI technology, but there's also like Google, um, like the photo, um, location, tracking, um, that option on a smartphone. So it basically just links all this information together. So there's people taking photos, whether they are backing them up or not. Um, these little details matter because AI technology, not to get off track, but AI technology in the future, if it isn't already doing it, will be able to um, understand and know exactly who uploaded any specific images, where they came from, the main source, the IP address, um, whether it's business or residential or private, it really doesn't matter. So if someone is taking photography, they're recording or they're taking images, and they post something like that through social media, AI technology will be able to link and tag that person, which will reveal that information to detectives. Okay, so, and there's nothing to worry about. I mean, you people still have your privacy and all that. I think it just comes, it just boils down to, solving a crime and getting and extracting the criminals and incarcerating them for their crimes. And that's all I was really trying to point out. But for entertainment purposes, I think this idea has a lot of potential. um, and I don't know. I mean, I see stuff out there right now through these images, so um, this whole cylinder idea, it's just optional, but I think that it will also protect um, your guys' investments and device long term, because no dust will go into it. It will protect the lasers and however this thing works, because I don't even understand how it works. Um, but yeah, so I mean, I could take any image, and just talk about it. Um, like waste management, think green, or how is that? How does that saying go? Something, think green, some shit. Anyway, there's so many images um, to select from, so I think it's pretty cool. Look at this. Turn your 50-inch TV to 3D hologram projector. YouTube. Wow. On a freaking phone. With a Starbucks lid. Frappuccino, cappuccino. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I just wanted to just quickly throw this video out to all of you. Especially since, there's a lot of people out there, like, even the terrariums. I don't even know how to spell it. Terrariums. They're basically enclosed like in a jar, and it displays like nature, but this is some real stuff, okay? But with these 3D hologram ideas, you guys will basically be able to select from millions of photos and have it right there at your home without having to spend any money besides purchasing one of these 3D hologram projectors. So I think it's pretty cool. And then people have like snakes and other animals in a circular enclosure. Okay, enclosure with an E. So look at these right here. Without even having to waste any time or spend time tweaking these designs. If just select a photo and voila. For like for a zoo, for instance, if you guys go to, or like a museum or a zoo, and you guys are looking at snakes and stuff like that, some of these 3D holograms can actually be installed, and they could be permanent or stationary. So that's just one thing to think about. But when there's when there's like a natural disaster, I was looking at a video in Florida with the I think it was called the Milton hurricane. One of these guys on YouTube, he had like 100, 100, 150, 150 snakes, and obviously some of them were very poisonous or lethal or venomous. And so when we think about a zoo with snakes, I think it just will be a more friendlier environment for children. In the event that something goes wrong or whatever. And with AI technology, some of these 3D hologram selections that you people choose from, they could technically be interactive with the people in one way or another. And I'm just speaking openly. I don't even know if this is possible. But like a king python, right? I think this is a king python. I'm not sure, but so something interactive for people to just have fun and to enjoy themselves, you know? So yeah, that's all I really wanted to share. Um, these people are doing some very creative things, and you know, right now, I guess you guys can just buy one of these, but I don't really understand or know if all this information is nicely organized for people to quickly be able for people to be able to quickly access, you know, any image to display at home. um, so the way I'm thinking about it is like a very powerful software that will be sold worldwide with all these ideas in mind and concepts or whatever. Um, so yeah, like, oh fuck, you know, like even at the casinos, they're constantly they are constantly um, adding. They 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 decorate, you know, things. They like have I don't know. Let me see. Casino. Um, decorations. Um, casino decorations. Like display. Display. So let's look at that. Yeah, like this. You know, so fuck. Wait, where was that image I was just looking at? Jesus Christ. Freaking criminals. I fuck, I lost that image, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I was looking at some futuristic things in my mind. I don't know. But I doubt it. But yeah, like this, you know? Fuck, I wish. Oh, it was this one. Okay, so even though I had a different photo selected, so there's this. So maybe, you know, instead of doing all of this, you people would just be able to install one of these things on a large scale, and voila, you know, just select from millions and billions and trillions or whatever images, and themes. And it could be anything, It could honestly be anything. Look at this one. So, yeah, that's the power of AI technology. So instantly, you guys want to change it all up? Well, you guys will be able to. But, I was really thinking about it on a small scale. Like I said, 12 by 12, something small. Um, so that it could practically fit in just about any home in the world. That's beautiful, right? That's awesome. Okay, so let's close that up and this type in New Year. So, the New Year, I typed in year instead of New Year. That's strange. But anyway, New Year. Um, so you guys will be able to select, just about any photo. And it will be displayed right there on the spot without having to spend money, without reorganizing shit. I think it will simplify a lot of people's lives. And if you like anything, well, just take a picture of it and display it at home. But I'm pretty sure some of these. Well, I'm thinking like, like clip art. And clip arts, not clip year. So clip art provides free images. It says search over 21 million clip arts. So so I think this is a good like websites for these well, kind of like a something like this can be kind of like copied, okay, and just for the hologram idea, and people just search for anything they want. And these are all free downloadable images. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if some of them are sold or if some of them could be purchased or bought directly through the websites. But if that's an option, then for those of you that have the money, additional money, then yes, we'll be able to do that. Alright. So anyway, yeah, I just thought this would be a great idea, a great business idea for a lot of you out there. And it's November 30th, and unfortunately, not a lot of people will see or even live to see the new year 2025. Okay, so so technically we have to just live in the moment. Live in the fucking moment. And enjoy life. That's my best advice I can give all of you out there. And if you people are dying, or if you know people that are dying, it's most likely because they're stressed out and they're not living their lives the way that they want to. Or maybe they have a job and they allow their job to dictate the way they think or the way that they feel inside. So the way that I do it is I have fun wherever the fuck I am. At least I try. Because sometimes there's people that they try to bring other people down. They see you smiling and laughing, and some people will even say, like, what are you laughing about? Or what are you smiling about? Or they will even ask, like, why are you so happy? Just because their life is all fucked up and they really don't know how to have fun in any situation or place that they are put in. Like for me, for instance, I could be dying and I still wouldn't give a fuck. Because I know that this life just continues. When Jesus Christ the Passion of the Christ, some shit like that. It's a movie. Okay, so when Jesus Christ died, angels rolled a stone away. They practically healed him. He continued living. And they healed him, and Mary, I don't know how they were related. I think it was Mary of Magdalene or something like that. She's seen him, and Jesus Christ, he um, let her know plainly who he was, but he said, "Hey, don't cling to me, because I haven't yet gone up to heaven." So, you know, we don't actually die, we continue to live. That doesn't mean that we won't feel pain, but I look at it like, pain receptacles. It's kind of like a car having sensors, you know, and maybe that's all it is. Maybe that's all it comes down to. Okay, so let me just type in that scripture real quick. Jesus tells Magdalene without the K not to touch him. Look at that right here. Wait, it says after his resurrection. Why did Jesus tell Mary not to touch him, but later tell Thomas to touch him? Answer. Jesus tells Mary, "Don't touch me," but then later spoke to Thomas. He says, "Reach here," or whatever. "Reach your finger and hold my hands." And reach hither. So there's before and after. Before, after, before. So it was after? Okay, I guess I meant to say before he ascended to heaven. So we know that he resurrected. He was brought back to life. And then he told him not to touch him for good reason. And I'm thinking, because it could have been a contamination of evidence. Let's just put it that way. So, yeah. So God is good, Anyways. So yeah, just enjoy this. make it happen, sell it, live the good life, like people put it. Go fuck yourselves, in other words. Go fuck yourselves. Be happy. Do whatever the fuck makes you happy. And if you're interested in this, buy it. If not, then continue doing what the fuck you do without this. It's that fucking simple. But I'm gonna go to bed. It's 12:36 a.m. and I need to jack off. So, peace out, everybody. Because I have work tomorrow morning. And I really don't know what time I'm waking up tomorrow. It could be 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m. So time is short for me. But I hope and pray that that the majority of the people get to make it through 2025. Because people think, that they're gonna live forever here on planet Earth, and they're not. But now we know. It's been exposed. It's been, through this message, your eyes have been opened. We never die. We just continue living. But some people fuck around too much. And they have to get dealt with. And I just think it's fucked up. That God had to send his own son so he could die over this bullshit. So, I'm not for good people dying. But I am for, occasionally for bad people dying. Okay, but we just have to remember, the shit that Jesus Christ went through. And he was innocent. That was some fucked up shit. These motherfuckers murdered him. So, AI technology is not going to have none of that shit. Now, without AI technology, it's possible. Possibly. Because God's always watching. He's always listening. But yeah, this is just for entertainment. For you people to have fun and to play with. And, just think about the potential. Instead of recording yourself, what is it, like I am now. Imagine being recorded 360. Like a 360 view. Especially if you're like a porn artist, a porn star, I mean, this is great for the viewers. It's awesome. It's amazing. Some people might want to look at the front end of your body, while the other percentage of the people would prefer to look at your backside of your body. So now you people will be targeting a broader spectrum of people. So there's a lot of potential in this. And there's a lot of people out there that understand cameras. They understand a lot of things. There's a lot of data to be processed. But it's just like when a woman looks at herself in a mirror. It's that thought in mind. There's people watching you. So therefore you have to perform. And just give it your all. And that's how you people will get paid. That's how people get paid, But sometimes, maybe some of you don't get any, any income, any money. But then all of a sudden, you get into let's say a doggy style position, and all of a sudden people are just sending you money like crazy. So I think different angles for people to freely move around and stuff like that would be very good. Like, for instance, like this character here. You could be in a room with cameras all over. And people can choose which camera to look at you from. And this is right here. This right here is like, some futuristic type of stuff, and I can see some of you models in these cylinders in real life with mirrors all the way around, with some LED lights to let you know where the cameras are, and maybe to engage with your audience. Something can be displayed at the bottom of the platform. So you'll have how many people, you have the data like of how many people are viewing you, how much money you have made, and possibly even understand and know just by looking at the data, how many viewers you have looking at you from any specific location of your body. So that the majority of your audience is looking at your ass. Now you know. Now you will know automatically to, make it show for them to pay you. And that's what it's all about. Money, money, money. It rules the world. And it turns everyone on. Oh, fuck. Alright. Good night, everyone. I love you all.